Hello everybody, this is Storm Spirit playing Mega Miner, which is a nice little flash game, kind of reminiscent of Motherlode. It's not a new game itself, but it was a lot of fun back when I used to play it. I made a couple of videos back in the day, said I was gonna continue uploading, never did, so I suppose I may as well continue. So we're just gonna start a nice little game here, and start digging down, see what we find. Pretty simple game, kind of just wander around under the ground, digging, finding coal, what have you, bringing it back to the surface and selling it for some spare change. Gotta make sure you don't run out of fuel, never a good thing, I swear. I used to have so many problems with that. It was pretty much a problem. So we're running about halfway on fuel, so I think we're gonna head back up now. It says at the top there, we've mined our first resource, some coal. We are actually full, our cargo right now, so we're not going to be able to get any more. Once you're at the surface, you won't lose fuel anymore. It will pretty much remain stable, so even if you have just a teeny little bit left, it's enough. So we're at full capacity, like the tutorial says. So we're going to head on over to the shop, and press space, and sell everything, really. $200 worth of coal, 20 each. Alright, so we might be able to get some fuel with that. Fuel up. Pretty expensive, but you know, we're still making money. Let's just go around this. Let's just go through it, honestly. And we're looking for some more coal. Eventually we'll be able to get some more materials, but for now, coal is really all we got. I guess it's best to make worth what we have. Oh, forgot to turn on the music there real quick. Sorry, there was a little pause there. Nothing major. So, more coal. More of the same, really. Until we get better gear, we're just going to be mining coal, trying not to run out of fuel. So, back to the surface again. Not really full on cargo this time, but whatever. 120. Hopefully we don't lose money, just barely made money there. About 16, I think. Let's see if we got any upgrades. I don't know, we're only one away from getting the bigger tank, which is nice. Not necessarily necessary at the moment, though. Alright, obviously for now, we're not going to be able to upgrade anything. Let's head on back down. Also, you can see the temperature there in the bottom right, just by the fuel. You don't want that to get too low, too high. Ooh, some iron. That's our first iron. Up until then, we've just been getting coal, which isn't bad, but honestly, it leaves a lot to be desired. The coal just isn't worth that much. Now that we're getting iron, we should see increased profits. I don't know how much exactly, it's been a while. Alright, it's getting pretty hot. That's never a good thing. You need to get a better cooler before you head on past about that level. We're gonna have to get another one before we go any deeper, which is no problem. We should be able to afford one soon. So that iron is worth $50 each. That is 2.5 times as much as the coal. Pretty much what we should be aiming for right now, until we can get down farther for silver. But that's probably not going to be for at least another trip. We cannot afford another cooler yet. Anyways, back down to the mine. And we're going to start going left now, because it gets pretty hot here. You start taking damage, and that's pretty inconvenient. You're going to have to fix that up later, or just leave it, but, you know, I like to have full, just in case. A lot of iron here. There is a lot of iron, so we should be pretty good for this trip. Probably our best yet. Let's see if we can find any more. We're only about halfway out of fuel, so I think I'm going to grab this one, and we're going to head back up now. Right through. Ooh, too far. Alright, on our way back up. Should have plenty of fuel to spare. I think we're about 1/5 full right now. And let's see just how much we made off of that iron. 400. It's twice as much as our initial full load of coal. So we should be able to buy a better cooler now. Let's see here. A fan. Yeah, we grab a fan. And we should be able to go deeper with that. The music's coming back on. That's nice. Nice tune. I like it. Simple. So we're going to head on back down. Gonna need to get more fuel if we want to go that much deeper, but we can go a little deeper. You see it's hardly even getting warm, the engine now, with the new fan. So we should be good. Head on a little bit further. Alright, this stone here, hardly useful. It kind of just gets in the way. You can't go through it, as far as I'm aware now. You can't. Look, it's our first silver. This is nice. Alright, we're kind of running low on fuel. I'm gonna grab this last silver. Oh, there's a lot of stuff there. Next trip's gonna be a good one. Alright, we are running low on fuel. We should be able to make it back to the surface just fine though. Alright, tutorial says we're running low. I know that. Okay, we're actually really low. Okay, that was really close. That was really close. It's like hovering just over the E. 510 though, that's a lot. Gonna need more fuel. You know, you never want to run out of money up here and still be like almost out of fuel. You might screw yourself over a bit. 300, I don't think we can afford anything of any real value. So it's probably best to just continue downward. Alright. So we're gonna head back down to that packet of silver and iron. That was a good one. We're gonna try to grab that. Probably gonna be running low on fuel. I think it costs a bit more fuel to dig. Ooh, mission update. Iron miner. Looks like we got enough iron. I don't know if we got one for coal. Maybe we didn't mine enough for... Maybe we just didn't have a mission for coal. I don't know. We're gonna head back up. I want to be safe here. I think that was a lot of stuff. So we're gonna be pretty good on money. We actually have over 1,000. I didn't realize. I think that might have been from the mission, coal mining mission, or the iron mining mission. Excuse me. So yeah, we're well off for money. We don't have to worry about fuel as long as we save a couple hundred. Sapphire drill, useful. Saves time and fuel. So that's never a bad thing to get. You're gonna need it later on. It pretty much makes everything faster. It's definitely a good idea to grab another tank. That is expensive. It gets real expensive. So we're gonna grab the 10-liter tank. I'd assume it doubles what we have. Could be wrong. Still got the basic fan. It's something. Dual fan's a bit expensive for us right now. Items, not really useful until you're a little farther along. The hold we could increase, probably not necessary right now. The sapphire drill we're definitely going to grab, make things a bit easier. And we're going to get some more fuel and once again, journey downward. We have that new drill there, you can see, sapphire drill. And we should be able to mine through the dirt a little bit faster now. Should make a fairly noticeable difference. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Not too much faster, but it's a difference, and it should help us save on some fuel. Ooh, digging deep. Looks like we got another mission complete. Nah, stone. Always try to just dig one tunnel downwards to save on fuel so we don't have to turn. Stone always gets in the way. So we are pretty much full. Our cargo is now full. We may want to grab a bigger cargo hold just so we can hold a little bit more now that we can actually stay down there longer with our added fuel. Alright, hold full. I keep saying. Yeah, we know. Selling it now. 590, good profits, and we're making at least a few hundred per trip, so certainly a good amount. At this rate, we should be able to buy some better equipment and further increase our profits shortly. Grabbing some more silver, some iron, Soon we might find some gold, which would be nice. It's worth quite a bit more than silver or iron. Silver is only about 30 more than iron, so it's not really worth passing iron up just yet. Maybe once we get down to gold it will be, but it's still good for now. Probably no more coal this far down, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, plenty of fuel, 10-liter tank. Like, once again, the hold is full, we know. 620, I think that might be our biggest yet, which is a good thing. We have a lot of money. I think that might have been from the Digging Deep quest. I keep forgetting those give you money. Let's see, we can definitely grab a bigger hold. 15 units should give us a hand. We don't really need anything else right now. I'm not really worried about the armor there. I think that's what it was. Because I think we should be good health-wise. I'm not really worried about it. Maybe once we dig a bit deeper, I don't know. For now, though, we're good. Just keep on heading down. Grabbing some more silver and iron. A lot of silver. Every time I want to go back down, there's one more just at the edge of our sights there. We got it all, though. Here's some iron, here's some silver to the right there. And there's some more iron, a lot of stuff over here. This is going to be a good one. This might end our trip right here. In fact, it will. Alright. Heading back up, hold full. Which is always a good thing. You want to maximize how much you're getting each trip. So, you know, filling your hold up is never a bad thing. You want to, eventually you'll get to the point where you're getting a lot of stuff, and when that's the case, you don't want to get the cheaper stuff. You want to fill it with the more expensive stuff. 900, that is by far the largest we've gotten, I think. So we're making good progress, I'd have to say. On our way back down again. I'm thinking this time we might find some gold. I'm going to try to dig a little bit deeper instead of going left and right. I think we got the fuel for it. And maybe find some gold, which is worth quite a bit more than the silver we've been mining up until this point. No reason to pass up silver yet, but still on the lookout for gold. We're going to hit the point where we are going to have to buy a better cooler. Alright, silver miner complete. We've got quite a bit of money from that. Alright, we're gonna have to go back up soon. I don't want to run out of fuel. Ooh, there's some gold. There's another gold right over there. I'm gonna grab that, and we're gonna head back up. We should have enough fuel to head back up. Running low, but I don't think that's a problem. A lot of warnings popping up down there at the bottom of the screen. Alright, now we should be perfectly fine. This fuel tank is larger than the first one we had. Hold still full. Old information. We know this. Sell it all. Quite a bit of money there. That's even more than the 900 we got last time. And we now have more than $5,000. A good amount for another, what is it, the cooler? We grab the next cooler, I think. Might want to grab another fuel tank next. I'm thinking the fuel tank should be good. Alright, this is probably not going to have time for another trip, actually, now that I think about it. So, I'm going to call it quits for now, and I'll see you guys next episode. This has been Storm Spirit playing Mega Miner, and I hope you enjoyed the video.